We still treat Banksy like an anonymous rebel in a hoodie. The myth is irresistible. Elusive street artist, dodging cameras, slipping through alleyways, spray can in hand. But let's get real. He's not an outlaw, he's an industry. He's got a verified Instagram, a Sotheby's resale value, probably a publishing agent named Giles or something, and a Slack channel full of people paid to brainstorm how to go viral without upsetting the merch line. He's not subversive, he's successful. But last week something strange happened. Banksy did something that wasn't pretty or quirky or easily turned into a tote bag. He painted a judge beating a protester with a gavel on the wall of the Royal Court of Justice, and within hours it was covered up. Not preserved, not posted about by the Mayor of London, not sparkled up and turned into a tote bag, no viral joy. Just cover up and silence, and removed last Wednesday. So maybe, just maybe, this mural proves that Banksy finally said something that shocked. Because for the first time in years, the system didn't frame it, protect it, or post about it. It panicked. So what actually happened? Banksy uploaded a photo to Instagram, no caption beyond Royal Courts of Justice London. And the image? A judge beating a protester with a gavel. The protester is small, holding a red placard like a bleeding warning sign. There's no slogan, no flag, just one message. Power hits hard. Let's talk about the image. A protester is on the ground, bloodied, a placard, defeated by the establishment. And everyone's guessing, is the protester Palestine Action, Just Stop Oil, or something specific? And that's the point. There's no face, no slogan, just a figure on the ground and a judge above it. It's not about questionable politics. The gavel, it's supposed to symbolize order, resolution, or justice. Here, it's a weapon. The courtroom becomes the crime scene. Now look, technically, graffiti is always criminal damage. But come on! Banksy hasn't been treated like a criminal for years. He's been called a cultural asset, a tourist magnet. Local councils have protected his murals. People proposed putting them on official heritage registers. He shredded a painting at Sotheby's and they clapped. So what's changed? Not the paint, not the artist, but the message. Banksy's been teasing power for 2 decades. Rats, balloons, zoo animals escaping captivity. It was cheeky, it was clever, it was disruptive enough just to make you feel a little rebellious. Now, a courtroom turned crime scene, a judge committing violence. And yes, before anyone comes for me, I do love historic buildings. I do care about heritage. I do care about conservation. But I also care about pointing out hypocrisy. And what happened here wasn't about protecting a grade 1 listed wall like they're saying it was. It was about protecting the people who sit behind it. Because when protest hits too close to the podium, they don't debate it, they cover it up. This is about performance. This is about protecting the narrative this artwork might provoke. If Banksy has exposed his support for a prescribed terror grouping, the government has to denounce it as inflammatory. If Banksy is depicting a summer of the everyday person being beaten down for voicing their concerns and protesting, well, then it's a reflection. Without context, it's hard to know. Because Banksy didn't tag a railway arch in Shoreditch. He censored a dissent on the marble altar of British justice. And the answer? We've covered it up for whatever it stands for. With zero sense of irony. Because the mural's power doesn't come from what it shows, it comes from where it is and how it happened. Because here's the part that no one's talking about. Banksy painted this mural right by the secure side entrance used by the judges. This building is a known security site. It's covered in CCTV. So how did he pull it off? Well, not just sneakily, but strategically. He knew the exact spot, the exact angle, and the exact message. This wasn't a rogue act of rebellion. It was a high production dissent with access. And it proves what we will know deep down for years. Banksy isn't slipping through the shadows anymore.
Parkour! 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 I'm right behind you, Andy! Come on! Do it! Yeah! Parkour.
Because the irony is there's no declaration, no solidarity, and no clarity. It's not exactly Picasso's Guernica. or Dali's Face of War. Banksy didn't say who the protester was because the mural itself is ambiguous. There's no slogan or statement. It leaves just enough space for interpretation and exactly enough room for deniability. Banksy didn't pick a side. He didn't say who the protester was. He left it open, and honestly, that's just smart marketing. Should the political tide turn, he's still safe, still the darling of the liberal art world. But now has he become the rebel who now rebels? He preserves the myth of being just radical enough, of being for everyone, but accountable to no one. But if he goes too far from what's allowed, he'll lose galleries, he'll lose clients, and he'll lose money. And let's be clear, Banksy is a brand first and foremost. He's not exactly going to risk the tote bags.
Imagination.
Because real protest art was never designed to be monetized. It was messy, but Banksy, he's protest art for the age of content, for the feed, for the comment section, for the algorithm, and for the six-figure resale. Because Banksy is the algorithm's artist. Every piece he puts out is designed to go viral. It's short, it's sharp, it's Instagrammable, it's hashtag ready. He's not underground, he's strategically everywhere, and he feeds the cultural rage bait. But also, let's be honest, I know I do this, but everyone still imagines him as some edgy 30-something-year-old in a hoodie running through alleyways with a can of spray paint and a guilty conscience. Maybe he's in his 50s, maybe 60s.
How do you do, fellow kids?
He's going to own property. He probably has a personal banker and a greenhouse. Banksy isn't dodging CCTV. He's not a rogue artist anymore. He's a cultural brand with a legal team. He has a publisher, a studio. He's probably got studio artists. He maybe even has a therapist and a meal delivery plan. Banksy isn't rogue, he's organized. He's no longer outside the system. He's what the system uses to feel cool. And that's the irony. He built his reputation on mystery, rebellion, sticking it to the man, but now he is the man. Just one who knows how to hold a can at a flattering angle. So in case you couldn't tell, I don't love Banksy's work. I never have really.
You're tacky and I hate you.
It always felt like it was trying too hard. Like a boy in sixth form who just discovered Orwell. A little too, get it? Too ready for the gallery tour. But when the establishment reacts this fast and this defensively, it tells you one thing. He still knows where to spray, but we don't know what this particular artwork is saying. And maybe that's the point. Even if the man's a brand now, even if the art is engineered for engagement, if the mural still rattles the marble, maybe the rebellion that Banksy always believed his art stood for isn't dead. But where is it going, I wonder? So let me know what you think. Did Banksy make some political statement, or was it an observation of the summer of discontent? Or are we all just playing along with this performance? Do you think this is a real protest or just a personal statement? Just let me know below. And also, let me know if you even like Banksy's art. Like if you enjoyed these sorts of discussions, and honestly, please have a think about subscribing for more discussions on British culture. Thank you so much.